and Jubal's second date update.
You know, every single second date pales in comparison to Guru for me right now.
I know. It's so hard.
If you missed the second date update with Guru, go to our website, moving925.com. Check that one. Right now, though, we've got Adam on the phone. How you doing, man?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good. The date that you emailed us about said you feel horrible about it?
Yeah, I do. It was kind of a wild night.
Okay.
You know, it started out pretty normal, but things just got a little bit wild. And I don't know, I just kind of need some help from you guys on it.
Your email says you went out with a girl named Molly. Now, how'd you guys meet?
I was working out at the gym, and I looked over and I saw this girl that, you know, was really cute, and I just felt like, in the least creepy way possible, that I wanted to go talk to her.
Is that possible at a gym? Ladies, is it possible at a gym?
Lydia dated her trainer.
That's true, I
You
guess.
know?
Okay.
But you just have to be outwardly creepy about it.
All right.
Hey, I was checking you out in your yoga pants.
Yeah, exactly.
So how'd you approach her then? What'd you do?
Well, I snuck up behind her, and no, I'm just kidding.
I was like, that's where the wild part comes in, huh?
I like it. That's funny.
All right.
No, I kind of like walked over and I started working on the machine next to her, sort of like, you know, casually, whatever. And then we just kind of started talking, and I kind of like got up my courage and I asked her out on a date, and I got her number and stuff. So
Okay.
Why do you feel horrible about your first date? What happened?
I thought it would be a great idea if I cooked dinner for her. So she came over and I made her really good. It's my mother's famous recipe, these enchiladas. And I figured this would be amazing, right? Sweep her off her feet with my cooking. I don't know.
Okay, so where did the wild part come in?
So we start eating them, and everything is great. We're having a good time, and we're kind of getting a little bit closer. And then she starts feeling really, really sick. And she's like, do these have soy in them? And I said yes, because, you know, I was going for, like, healthy. And she goes, oh, my God, I'm allergic to soy.
So she had an allergic reaction to your cooking.
This is why you don't cook on a first date of a girl you've never met.
When she said I'm allergic to soy, her face looked like she was about to just lose it, because apparently she has really violent reactions to them. So I got freaked out, and I called the ambulance, and I got an ambulance to come, and they immediately gave her some antihistamine, you know, whatever they give for that kind of thing.
Right.
And they took her away in the ambulance.
Oh, my God.
Is that the last time you saw her, or did you go with her to the hospital and stuff?
She seemed like pretty calm after she got the antihistamine stuff. So she said she'd be fine. You know, I told her I'd go, obviously, and she didn't want to. And I, you know, made sure to call her, text her the next day, and she said she was okay. So I was like, okay, great. And then I waited a few days, and then I asked her out again, and she's like, hey, I'm feeling better. You know, I'll let you know. Wait a few days, nothing. Text her again, and then now I just haven't heard from her.
Okay.
You know, hopefully she's alive. I mean, I don't know.
The last thing you heard was she was okay.
The last thing I heard is that she was okay.
Okay.
I think you messed up when you didn't try to kiss her when she was being carted away in the ambulance. Like, honestly, you just got to go for it sometimes there, Adam.
Oh, you need CPR?
Okay. We will call her right after this song and get your second date update, okay?
All right, great.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Adam, you didn't accidentally try to poison any people while you were waiting the 3.5 minutes for the second part of your second date update, did you?
No, I promise I've kept my hands to myself.
If you missed the first part of the second date update, Adam made dinner for a girl that he met at the gym named Molly. He made these beautiful soy enchiladas. Turns out Molly is allergic to soy and had to go to the emergency room that night.
Yeah.
And she seemed into it before her face swelled up like 8 times its size, right?
Yeah. Certainly before she started eating my, you know, disease-ridden enchiladas with soy. We were fine.
I don't think Adam's ever going to make those for a girl again.
He's scarred.
Just in general.
All right, we're going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone and ask her what the deal is. You can feel free to jump in on the conversation whenever you want, all right?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Molly?
Yes?
Hey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Oh, my God.
Don't worry about it. I get that reaction all the time when I call ladies.
No, you don't. You either think you won something or you're being phone tapped.
Yeah, you're not being phone tapped, and you didn't win anything, Molly. Any idea why we'd be calling you?
it a second date update?
Oh,
Yes.
Molly's a real listener.
You are smart, Molly. Can you think
Oh my
of
God. Okay.
Can you think of a date that you've gone on or someone that you have stopped talking to that wants to find out why?
Yeah, I guess somebody comes to mind.
And what is that somebody's name?
Adam, is he on the line?
Hi, Molly.
Okay. Okay.
Adam is listening right now, yes. So, Molly, why blow off Adam?
Oh God, it's not that I'm blowing him off or anything. He's great. He was great. I guess I'm sure I know how these things work, so I guess he filled you in on my
Yeah.
allergic reaction fiasco.
I'm totally for you blowing him off. He tried to kill you.
Every reason.
I'm just curious. I don't know what's going on. I felt like we had a good time,
We did, and I'm so sorry. I did not intend to ever hurt your feelings or anything like that. But what ended up happening was one of the EMTs that happened to come with the ambulance that night. I don't know. We just kind of there was just kind of an instant connection between us. He waited.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
So, Adam, you kind of played Cupid to Molly and a hook up with her
You have
EMT.
gotta be kidding me.
I know it sounds really
Unbelievable.
crazy, but we've been seeing each other for the past 2 weeks, and it's been really great. And
Holy crap.
I don't know why. That's why I haven't followed up on anything because I met somebody.
That is awesome.
Adam had the worst date
Yeah.
ever.
I kind of want to hear about the new boyfriend a little bit.
Yeah, congratulations, Molly. Adam, you didn't know that you were such a good matchmaker, did you?
That's unbelievable. I can't even be mad. That's so absurd. I can't even be mad. It's just crazy.
Dude.
Molly, I'm dying to know, how did an EMT ask you out as you're on the way to the hospital?
Well, he didn't do it on the way or anything. But he was making me laugh, and he was just really charming, and we just kind of had this instant connection. And then afterwards, he waited to make sure I was okay. And that was when we started talking, and he asked for my number, and we've, just kind of hit it off.
Adam's really regretting not going to the hospital with you.
Yeah, seriously.
Adam,
I'm
are you
totally regretting that.
Adam, are you regretting being romantic and cooking for a girl? Are you ever going to do it again?
Not if it ends up that the EMTs are sweeping up all my dates. I mean, this is absurd.
Adam, you're not really mad about this whole situation, right? It's just, it's pretty ridiculous. It's kind of funny, isn't it?
I mean, I can't help feeling a little jealous, but it's so absurd that it's just unbelievable.
So I'm guessing there's not going to be a second date.
Oh, no,
on
I was
this
going to
one.
ask. Yeah, I was going to
you
ask.
were still going to
Yeah.
ask. Of course you are. Because you dating and multiple dates is fine.
Hey, Molly?
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the second date updates, we always ask if the people will go on a second date. You think your current EMT boyfriend will mind if we send you on a second date with Adam?
Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen.
If you guys end up hitting it off, I am cooking enchiladas for your wedding. That's all I gotta say.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Every once in a while, we get an email to the show for a second date update that kind of goes like this. I know the date sucked, but I just want to contact them and let them know what happened. That's the email that we got from Todd. He didn't say it sucked, but he said that it was one of the most embarrassing dates he's ever been on.
no.
He wants to get in contact with this girl named Courtney just to explain what happened. Todd, why don't you explain to everybody in the room here what happened?
Well, so I met this girl playing softball, in a league. We do this underdog
Right.
sports
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And we met and we were talking and laughing, and I asked her out. But before the date, I had a dentist appointment,
Yeah.
which I thought would be fine by the time the date started. But they had to fill a little cavity,
Okay.
so they shot me with the Novocaine.
Right. So you went on the date. So you went on the date with your mouth all numb?
Yeah, well, the dentist said it would be fine in a couple hours, but for whatever reason it wasn't. So half my mouth was kind of swollen a little bit and numb. So it was hard to drink water or drink anything. It kind of was falling out of my mouth.
Did you drool on yourself at any point?
Yeah,
This is that bad?
I definitely drooled 2 or 3 times. But then I ordered pasta because I thought it would be easy to eat.
Yeah.
for my teeth, and then, but that was a disaster.
I'm picturing like a kid sucking spaghetti noodles, like,
Failing.
Yeah.
You should have asked him to just blend your
Basically,
food.
that was basically what it was like. And then I just sort of stopped eating.
Did you tell the date that you had gone to the dentist beforehand?
No, that's the thing. I didn't tell her. It never came up, and then I was kind of embarrassed. So that's what I want to do now. I just wanted to know that, like, that's what was going on. I don't know why I didn't just tell her at the time.
Yeah.
Did she make any comments, or did she notice what was going on and talk to you about it?
If she noticed, she didn't say anything. So she didn't mention it, so then I didn't mention it. And even at the time, I thought, oh, this probably isn't that bad. But then now she's not returning my text.
Why not just call attention to it and go, yeah, I'm kind of an idiot. I went to the dentist before I got here. I know there's water dripping out of my mouth and I look strange. Why not just say that to her?
I tried to text her afterwards, just be like, I should tell you something, but then...
That's even creepier, Todd. That's like, I need to tell you something about myself. Right after. Come on. Okay, so she hasn't responded to you at all since your date?
No, she hasn't responded to me at all. But it seemed to be going fine at the time, so maybe I don't really know how much she noticed, because we were, like, laughing and joking around a lot. I think that made it worse, because every time I laughed, like, my mouth would, like, jiggle around. I don't know. It was just really weird.
So how did the date end? I mean,
You try to kiss her with your numb mouth?
Yeah, that was the worst.
what, you did?
You did try to kiss her?
Well, I thought I'm not going to kiss her because that's just not going to go well. And I just walked her back to her car, and then she was like, well, it's now or never, like kind of like joking about kissing. So she initiated like kind of a much bigger kiss than I was trying to go to, and then it was just a disaster.
It's trying to give her tongue.
It was like kind of like slobbery.
I'm imagining just like
It was like really embarrassing, and then I just kind of like left quickly after that, and or like she like kind of left quickly, and I think that kind of ruined things. And then I was like, I should have mentioned it.
That is so funny.
I'll see you later. That was a really fun date. Sorry if I sloppy kissed you like that.
It's impressive that she still wanted it after a couple hours of you slobbering on yourself.
It was a total nightmare. It was really embarrassing.
Okay, so you just want us to call her so you can state your case and let her know what happened.
I just don't want her to think I'm a like total, weirdo.
Okay.
Even if she doesn't want to go out with me again, I at least wanted to like explain to her like this is what happened.
Right. Because right now she's telling all her friends about the weird guy that she went out with who wouldn't stop drooling on herself.
I hope not.
All right, we're going to put you on hold, play a song, come right back, and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Todd's on the phone with us. He went out with a girl named Courtney after he had a dentist appointment in which his mouth had to be numbed for a cavity. Like, we don't even know if Todd's date really even knows that he had a swollen lip or that it was numb or anything else. She may have just thought he was drooling on himself because Todd never told her that he went to the dentist. Right, Todd?
Right.
But is this the worst dating mistake you've ever made?
Yes. Yeah.
Because you kissed her at the end of the night, too.
Well, I tried.
Yeah, I was going to say. It doesn't sound like it was very successful.
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare.
It was a nightmare. All right, we're going to call her right now. Get her on the phone. Feel free to jump in whenever you want, okay?
All right.
Hello?
Hey, is this Courtney?
Yes?
Courtney, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Okay.
How's it going?
Fine. This is really you?
Yeah. Why do you act so surprised? I call you all the time, Courtney.
Come on, Jubal.
But who is this really?
Yeah, this is Jubal. I'm calling you because you went out on a date with a buddy of mine the other day.
I did?
It's a friend of mine named Todd. You guys went out for dinner, and you haven't called him back, and he's wondering why. Did you not like him?
Wait, you're calling for him because you want to know how the date went?
Mm-hmm.
They're BFFs.
You
totally
know.
normal.
They keep
Talk.
it tight.
Yeah.
It's kind of thing to do. I was like, I have to know.
It's kind of bro code.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to know how the date went, really?
Yeah.
Okay. At the beginning, it was really good. Like, he's funny, and we had a lot in common, and he's making me laugh, and I don't know, like, as it went on, I just started noticing that he was a little, I don't know, something was off.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's that he's a lightweight or what, because it felt like he got swung too fast. Like, like he was like slurring his words, and he was kind of like a messy eater.
Really?
Yeah, and I was kind of like a little sad because I liked him at the beginning, and like I thought he was really funny, but I'm like, God, this guy's kind of a mess. And then I thought, okay, well maybe he's not a lightweight. Maybe he just
he actually has a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, well then that's not good either.
Oh,
but
no.
there was something off. There was like something that I really connected with, but then there was just this thing that was like, I don't know.
But you still went in for the kiss at the end of the night. Like,
Oh my God, did he tell you that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He said you guys had a little bit of a kiss.
Okay, so let me tell you something. I have a cardinal rule, and it's that I have to kiss on the first date.
Nice.
Really?
You know, then you kind of know. Like, well, you don't really know, but like it just at least it gives you, you know, that feeling of like, okay, should I pursue this or should I just like, is this no way?
Right.
But oh my God, when he started kissing me,
Wait. Can I jump in here before this gets any more humiliating?
No, Todd, you got to be quiet for a second. Courtney, Todd's on the phone, but first, we want to hear what you were going to say about the kiss.
Todd's on the phone right now.
Yeah, don't worry about that, though. Tell us what you're about to say.
What do you mean? Don't worry about it. Oh my God, I'm humiliated.
what was the first kiss like, Courtney? Please.
Oh God, no, I can't tell you. Yeah, oh my God, Todd, I'm so sorry.
I want to know what you're going to say.
Can I please explain this?
No, Todd, you can't say anything right now. I know I told you before you could jump in whenever you want, but now I want you to wait.
Well, all right. I have already gone this far, so I might as well just be honest with you. It felt like a Labrador Retriever was licking the side of my face, like gumming my cheek.
Nice.
Oh, no.
It's a good visual.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Oh my God.
So, Courtney, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rank this kiss?
The kiss?
No, it's not. Can I please talk?
Yeah, Todd, go ahead.
I can explain.
I don't know if you can. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but that's just like honest.
The reason my mouth wasn't working because I went to the dentist that day, and I didn't tell you, and that's why my jaw was kind of swollen. That's why I couldn't talk. I couldn't eat. I should have just told you before, but I thought you would think it was weird that I went to the dentist before a date.
Uh-huh.
You don't really believe him.
So you don't believe him?
That's such a normal thing. Like, why didn't you just tell me?
After the kiss, I obviously knew that didn't go well, so I tried to text you to explain, but then you didn't respond anymore, so then...
Well, then you freaked me out, because I'm like, okay, now he's texting me like there's something to tell me? I don't even know anything more about this guy.
That's what we said, too, because he told us that he texted you. He didn't just say, hey, just to let you know I went to the dentist. If anything was awkward, he says, I have to tell you something. Todd made so many mistakes.
I don't understand why you just didn't tell me. Like, that's not a big deal, but now it kind of became, and now I wonder about you and your judgment not telling me, you know?
I don't know why I didn't tell you. I really don't. I should have, and then I was kind of embarrassed, and I thought I could kind of pull it off.
Todd, I guess I can see your point of view here. A lot of guys get nervous on dates. I wouldn't necessarily do it. I'd probably be honest about it, but there are some people who get embarrassed easily. So,
can we give Todd a tip, though? Like, instead of just saying you're nervous, maybe explain why you were nervous, because she's so wonderful.
Yeah, I really I thought you'd think it was weird that I went to then...
No, Todd, tell her why she made you nervous,
Yeah.
because you thought she was so great and you had such high expectations for impressing her.
Yeah, I did. I thought you were great, and then...
Todd.
You have to be said the line like a Cyrano de Bergerac, like, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just repeats what Brooke says. Todd, just you personally, are you a nervous dude?
Yeah, I mean,
His voice cracked.
no, I mean, I don't know, kind of.
Hey,
Yeah,
Courtney,
Yeah.
the bottom line is Todd went through all this trouble to call us, to get a hold of you, to find out if he could get a second date with you. That's got to say a little something about him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would love to send you guys out on a second date. We will pay for it
Okay.
if you'll give him another shot.
I didn't like that he didn't tell me up front why he had to make a big drama out of something that didn't have to be a drama at all.
Because he likes you a lot and he was nervous.
That's kind of endearing, don't you think?
Okay, you know what though? The main thing is that I guess I don't have a really good, a true barometer on the kiss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
And that I have to give a second chance. So, okay.
All right, there you go. We'll send you out again. Todd, congratulations. You got a second date?
Yes, thank you.
Chad, if you don't mind, I'm going to schedule my colonoscopy for that day.
That is so gross.
Can I cancel this now?
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
A listener named Lacey is on the phone today for a second date update, and she said that her and the dude she wants to call went to a comedy show for their first date.
Oh,
Which is
cool.
a good idea, but if anybody's been to a comedy show, you know the comics always look for couples who are dating to make fun of.
It's too easy.
Yeah, normally it's just, it's an easy way to tell some jokes based off the crowd. Other comics try to do it so that they can really embarrass the dude, so hopefully he leaves and then they can try to sleep with the girl.
What?
I don't know what sort of situation happened with Lacey, but Lacey is on the phone right now to talk about it. What's up, Lacey? How are you?
Hi, I'm okay. How are you guys?
Okay, wait. To clarify, we're calling the guy that you went on a date with, not the comedian, right? Because according to Jubal, it could have been the comedian.
Yeah, no, it's the guy I went on the date with.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
What's his name?
David.
David, all right. And how did you meet David?
We met through mutual friends.
Oh, that's a good way to meet. Did somebody set you up?
Yeah, my girlfriend Susan.
That's good.
She said he was cute. She said he had a good sense of humor. And I love to laugh. Like, that's my favorite thing. Going to a comedy club and just laughing my off is my favorite thing.
Did he have a good sense of humor, or did he just sit there stone-faced the whole time through the whole show?
He was having a good time. We were both just laughing. Although, like you said, the comic did single him out.
All right.
No.
And was it uncomfortable, or?
He was a good sport about it.
That's good.
He found out that we were on a date. It was our first date. And he's like, dude, she's way too hot for you. But he was a really good sport about it.
So everybody's laughing and having a great time during the comedy club. How did that end?
So we're at the comedy club. We mainly were just, enjoying the show and laughing. We didn't really get a chance to get to know each other that much. So we decided to go to this bar that I know. And, we had a bite to eat. And that's where we got to really talk. And
Yeah, because you can't really talk while there's a live show going on.
Yeah.
Or you
You
can,
could get
and
kicked
you're
out,
just
you
really
bet.
rude. Yeah.
and it was just more fun, Like, I kind of felt like, my family dynamic is very, full of humor. Like, we're always laughing about stuff, telling stories.
You guys
everything.
sound crazy.
What's that?
I just said you guys sound crazy and fun.
You're hilarious. You should be a comedian yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I'll think about it. I will think about
I
that.
don't think he's that
Lacey
funny.
must listen a
All
lot.
So your family is very fun, and he was also fun, so it felt like you were hanging out with your dad?
No, that's not what she's saying.
I think
at
that's
all.
what I heard
No.
too.
Oh, my gosh. No, it was just that kind of, it felt really comfortable and easy, and, we had the similar humor, the similar kind of vibe going on,
Yeah.
Like, I would rib him about the comedian going off on him, and then he would rib me, and we were just sort of bringing up jokes that we'd heard that night and sort of going off on those.
Good.
It was just really fun. And plus, I felt like there was some chemistry, too. I mean, at least on my part. And if I felt it like that, he must have felt it.
Well, he must have not, because you're on the phone with us for a second date update. Why do you think he's not calling you back?
Well, that's what I'm calling you guys. I need some help with this because I don't know if the ribbing went too far, possibly, or... he could be just playing the field. Maybe he's dating a lot of other people. I don't know.
How did everything end with you guys? Did you get a kiss, maybe slip on a banana peel, sit on a whoopee cushion?
Classic.
We didn't have a kiss, but we had a really nice hug.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we left off like we were going to be in touch really soon.
And so you've called him and nothing, or what's the story there?
I've texted him, and he'll wait a long time, and then he'll kind of text me back. But, you can feel that it's non-committal kind of.
Have you actually asked him to go out again?
I said that, I had such a great time, and we should hang out again. Yeah.
And what do you say back?
He was like, yeah, I have a lot of work stuff coming up, and
Sounds like a joke.
Yeah.
He is a funny guy.
Yeah.
it's not funny to me because I want to hang out with him again.
All right, and you can't think of any reason why he wouldn't want to hang out?
No, I really just want to know. Because, I keep thinking about it. You know what I mean? I just want to know yes or no, once and for all.
And have you talked to your mutual friend that set you guys up? Did she have any intel for you?
I did. I asked her about it, and she doesn't know. She says she hasn't really talked to him. She's been busy with stuff, too. And I don't know. Help me.
All right, well, play a song, and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
When you think of some of the greatest comedy duos of all time, you instantly think of people like Abbott and Costello, Laurel and Hardy, Kim and Chloe, and of course, you can't forget Lacey and David.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, the comedy duo that stole our hearts, but now they're not performing together anymore after one date. If you missed the first part of today's second date update, Lacey is on the phone. She went out with a dude named David to a comedy show. After the comedy show, they hung out at another bar, and apparently the evening was full of laughs and fun, but now he's not calling her back, and she doesn't know why. The only thing that she can think is maybe a little too much joking around, not enough serious conversation. All right, Lacey, are you about ready to give him a call and see why he's not wanting to go out with you again?
Yeah, let's do it.
And you had said that the comedian had really gone after him for dating out of his league, that you were way hotter. You didn't continue that joke for too long, did you?
We totally were ribbing on each other, yeah. I mean, I did, but he seemed to enjoy it. We were laughing a lot.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if at some point it came across as okay, now she's vain.
Now
She's just full of herself. I mean, obviously that's not what you meant, but...
I mean, I brought it up later, but we didn't dwell on that for too long. It was just playful joking.
Okay, cool.
Well, hopefully we can get you a second date because I want to see you guys back on stage again, yucking it up,
Me too.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial his number.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to David, please?
Who's this?
David, how are you, man? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Well, I didn't order, enter a contest or anything, so I didn't, put my business card in.
Okay, well, cool, because I'm not calling about that anyway. The reason I'm calling you today is because we actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
You're calling me, man. I'm not even sure if you got the right guy.
Yeah, well, did you go out to a comedy show with a girl named Lacey the other day?
Yes, that did happen, but I don't know.
Then you're the David that I was looking for. We do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not wanting to see them again after that date, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why. So Lacey emailed us and said that she's been trying to set up a second date, but it seems like you don't want to see her.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I guess if I wanted to set up another date, she's texted me, I would have set up a date by now.
So you don't want to go out with her again?
Yeah, we just didn't hit it off. You know what I mean? I'm not sure why she's making a big deal of it, getting you guys involved here. But yeah, we just didn't.
Well, I think it's because she really wants to see you again. She thought you had a great time. She said you guys were laughing a bunch.
Man, it didn't work out. We weren't vibing.
Really? It's just always surprising, because the way she describes it is you guys clicked and you were having a great time and you were laughing at each other and you were making fun of each other. Her description is she seriously could not figure out why you would not be interested.
Yeah, that's a definitely interesting take on. What did she say? We were laughing at each other?
Yeah, you guys are joking around.
Making fun of each other, ribbing on each other a little bit, back and forth.
Yeah, not so much. I think it was probably maybe a little more one-sided than she realized.
Okay.
Oh, really?
So, all right, well, what was your perception of the date then? Obviously, you didn't like her joking, or?
Well, you can only be called, uggo, or I think she called me lumpy several times, too.
Whoa!
I get ribbing and goofing and poking fun, but when you're just straight up looking across from somebody you've only known for a couple hours and you're just lacing into them, making fun of how they look.
Well, she wouldn't stop ripping on your looks. Was that because the comic that you saw was saying that she was out of your league?
I don't even kid you. That's a comedy show. I
Right.
get it. We got sat down in the front. I understand you're fair game. They can see and rib on you. I get that. But when you go to hang out with somebody, you shouldn't have to. She was almost pointing and laughing like a school kid.
No. Do you think that maybe you were being a little extra sensitive? Because she obviously was attracted to you. She said that you're amazing and you're cute and you're funny.
Yeah, like I said, she was calling me weird nicknames, making fun of my looks more than she said my actual name. So if she said we were going back and forth, it was more or less I was trying to ask a question to steer the conversation to somewhere that wasn't making fun of me. And then she would just come back with
nice question for someone who's so ugly.
Dude, pretty much, man. Pretty much. She even said, there's only one thing wrong with your face. I have to look at it. Ha, 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 ha.
Oh, my God. That's not even funny.
It's not even funny. It was kind of funny, but
Yeah, but
I don't know. Not on a date, I guess. Yeah.
It sounds like you were just getting bullied on your date,
Really,
basically.
Yeah, and like I wasn't trying to, like call her no names or freak out or anything. I got so fed up, I just wanted to get out of there. Like it wasn't even worth it.
Oh my gosh, you pumpkin head! Come on, you can't take a joke.
Pumpkinhead, is that what you said?
What's going on?
David, that's Lacey. She's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead.
So you guys are just going to rip on me too? That's the whole thing?
I'm not going to.
no,
Lacey
no.
wants to talk to you. That's the whole point. She wanted us to call you so that she could connect with you since you won't take her phone call.
Unbelievable.
Sorry.
You know I'm just joking around. Come on.
I don't really remember laughing when we were at the bar. I remember you doing that because you were making fun of me.
You totally laughing. What are you talking about?
All right, so if I just called you like snaggletooth horse mouth all night, that'd be good, right? Just saying you got a big old horse teeth and a snaggly gray tooth on the bottom there. That's okay.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh my God.
It's cracking her up, David.
I think she actually is pretty good with that, David.
Lacey, I wasn't trying to make you laugh. I was using that as an example because it doesn't feel good when somebody makes fun of you all the time.
See, I was feeling just so comfortable with you because that's what my family does. Like, we love each other so much, and we're always just making fun of each other and joking back and forth, and I felt so comfortable with you. That's what I thought we were doing.
Yeah, well, it wasn't the family 4th of July picnic where we're all, trash talking during volleyball or something, okay? This was, we
Oh
had...
my God, Lacey.
Dude, you're crushing right now, David.
Lacey, do you hear him? I feel like you sound very fun to hang out with, but at any point of the night, did you give him any compliments at all? Or make him feel good about who he is?
I felt like the whole thing was like a compliment, because we were just ripping off each other. David, remember when I called you my little douche waffle?
Oh, damn. That's aggressive.
I'm just dying.
Yeah, I think everybody at the bar probably remembers because you screamed it, just like you're doing now.
Oh my God. How are you laughing so hard right now? I mean, you're making me laugh, though. I gotta say, David,
Dude, we had such a good time. We had such a great rapport. I can't believe you're taking this so seriously. I want you to call me another name because that was so hilarious. Please do it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, David, you got any more zingers to throw out there?
I love this.
I'm probably nothing you guys can put on the radio. Let's put it that way.
Wow. David. I mean, she was obviously laughing through all of her insults. I know you didn't find them funny, but you can at least know that she wasn't being serious, right?
Yeah, now just the fact that I actually think about this more and more, it just makes her even sound like crazier. Like before I thought she was just kind of like didn't realize what she was doing and was just kind of dumb. Now I think she's dumb and crazy. So
Wow.
this is great.
He's not kidding.
Yeah, I don't think that he's meaning that as a joke, Lacey. I think he legit feels that way.
You don't know him like I do. He's joking.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
He's not.
David, are those all jokes? I mean, I thought it was a good gauge on that side of the thing, but I guess not.
If anybody hears her laugh and horse face coming at you, I took one for the team. So just stay away.
Oh.
The comedian said that I was cuter than you, so if I'm a horse face, what does that make you? You're like an face.
Oh my God.
All right.
It's like a doggy.
Man, this is good stuff. You're right, Lacey. The two of you are just nonstop laughs.
Comedy, baby.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to hang out with Lacey, though. I mean, I could get maybe why, David, you don't want to date her again, but can we be friends, Lacey?
Totally, let's go hang out.
Okay, that's great. You guys are getting along. Why don't you go hang out with her? Because I don't want to hang out with her, and I feel like I've been made fun of enough. So we're done, right? I can leave. I go back to work.
Well, not quite yet, David. I do have to ask you, would you like to go out on a second date with Lacey? We will pay for it.
You know you do, Poopy.
Yeah. What do you think, Poopy? I know, I'm getting in on the fun now too, Lacey. I can't help it.
Yeah, unless this date is us going to the horse farm for her to get put out of her misery, I'm all set.
I think that's a no, Lacey.
Yeah.
Even though it sounds like you're taking it pretty well.
She's cracking
You
up.
guys, that's a total yes. We're going to go hiking tomorrow, okay?
No.
Are you delusional?
I think you need to be more clear, David.
If we go on a hike together, it's me throwing you off the mountain.
Oh.
You guys, Dave is killing me today. He's funnier now than he was on the date.
Yeah, I agree. Well, Lacey, I don't think David wants to go out, though, so I don't think you're getting a second date here.
Well, that's what you say now, but we'll see what happens.
All right. Maybe send him some good memes today. Get him laughing, and you guys could plan your hiking date.
Oh, good idea. Good idea.
Thank you for reminding me, actually, for the call, because I'm going to block her number right as I get off the phone with you.
That's hilarious.
Hilarious.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
There are normal dates that people go on, but then there are those people that try to get all classy and take somebody to like the opera or a play or the feminine hygiene section at a Walmart. So classy. Well, today, Amy is on the phone to do a second date update, and I guess she went to a winery on her first date. What's up, Amy? How are you?
Hey, okay.
Yeah, that's a great date idea. Was that yours or his?
It was actually his idea.
Okay.
Even better.
Yeah.
All right. Is he like a wine dude or something?
He was, I think, pretending to be a wine dude.
Oh, all right, yeah. That's the way most people are at wineries. Most wine people in general really don't know what they're talking about. I mean, there's a lot to know, but they always just use words like nutty and then feel like they know what they're talking about. Like, this is very nutty.
Ooh,
All of
earthy.
these wines are nutty. Yeah, and earthy, and they taste like mud, sort of. What's his name?
Mud.
His name's Colin.
Colin. All right, and how did you meet Colin?
So we met on Tinder, and I had been just meeting guy after guy, and it was just every guy just at the end of the night, all they wanted to do was hook up. And you know what? I gave it one last shot, and Colin, I don't know, he was different. He wanted to talk and get to know me and
Pretend to like wines.
Oh, my God. But seriously, like, listen to that, though. The bar is so low. Like, he actually wanted to talk.
that's it.
Like, that's all it takes.
That's a gentleman
Yeah,
nowadays.
like, that's
pretty much.
Oh,
So,
man.
how was the winery with him then?
Oh, my God, it was great. It was fun, you know,
Until he tried to sleep with you right there, and you're like, damn it, I knew it. Another one.
right there in the middle of the wine.
Yeah.
No, it's good. Like, I completely cut loose. Instead of spitting out, I was swallowing the whole time. And
Let's not.
Hey, are we
let's
talking
not
about
say that
wine still?
in
What are we
this
talking
room.
about? Amy?
Amy, know your audience.
Spitting's also classy.
You guys.
okay, let me rephrase that.
Yes.
Instead of like swishing and sitting in the bucket, I decided to go ahead and like kick loose and drink my wine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on the other thing. Sorry.
All right, you guys.
All right.
So-
So you were actually drinking the wine. I'm assuming that means you probably got drunk.
I think I was a little tipsy. Yeah, a little. But I mean, you know what? We were just having such a good time, and we were having a good laugh. So,
And was he with you? Was he like on par in terms of drinks?
well, he was trying to be a little sophisticated and, you know, act like he knew how to like swish the wine around and spit it out appropriately and stuff. But, you know, he started using things like, oh, a vegetative taste and voluptuous flavor. And I was like, okay. Like,
Did you tell him that like it was okay? Like you were already impressed by him. He didn't need to act like he knew everything about wine.
I did. I totally called him out. I was like, look, I kind of know a little bit about wine, and you're full of it. And we actually had a really good laugh about it.
Oh, good.
He was just a really good guy.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool that he was able to admit it. He's like, yeah. I just looked up a bunch of V words in the dictionary before we got here, and that's why it sounds like I know what I'm talking about.
So how did it all end? How did you guys wrap up your date?
So we ended up taking an Uber back to my place, and he was a complete gentleman. He asked the Uber driver to, like, wait for him, and he walked me to the door, and I thought there was going to be a goodnight kiss.
Uh-huh.
There wasn't, but he was really sweet, and I don't know, it just seemed like it was going to lead to more. And then now he's just been a little cold on text, and I'm a little confused.
So you guys have been texting a little bit?
A little bit.
Have you tried
man.
asking him out again? Straight up?
I have not. No.
What do you think? I mean, obviously you've probably overanalyzed this to death.
You know what? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I just got, like, too sloppy and I couldn't judge, like, just how much I'd had to drink. I mean, I don't think I embarrassed myself, but I don't know. I don't know if he was intimidated that I knew more about wine, but he didn't seem like he'd be a judgy guy like that.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, I think if he was willing to laugh about it when you were
Yeah.
joking with him, probably not intimidated. Maybe you got hammered, though, because sometimes you meet someone when you're drunk, and then in your mind the next day, you're like, I fell in love. I'm totally in love now.
Well, and it is a winery, so like that's part of the expectation. It's not like he's looking for a sober person if his idea is to go to a winery.
Right.
Alcohol tasting.
It's weird. Like, I finally found someone I connected with, and I thought it was kind of mutual, and then...
If this doesn't work out, are you gonna never do online dating again?
I don't think so. I'm done.
Yeah, right. Sure.
Like,
That's
this
what
is the
everybody
last
says.
hope.
That's what everybody says. You will be back. Trust me. It's the only way people date nowadays. All right. Well, I'm going to play a song, and then we'll come back and then get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Amy is on the phone, and Amy went out on a first date with a real enophile. And you know what? I don't even know why she wants to get a call back because I try to stay as far away from enophiles as possible. As a matter of fact, I ask them to let me know if they move into my neighborhood too closely to me. I don't like enophiles.
Okay, but what is that?
It means connoisseur of wines. It's a word that means connoisseur of wines.
Oh.
Amy went out with a dude named Colin to a winery. Apparently they had fun, drank a lot of wine. They got back to her place. She didn't get a kiss goodnight, said he was a real gentleman and everything like that. But now he's become short on text and isn't talking to her anymore. So we're going to call him and find out why. Amy, is there anything else that you can think of that could have gone wrong? Because you said everything was perfectly normal.
I guess the only other thing I can think of is at one point somebody spilled some wine on my shoes and I kind of lost it a little bit, but Colin was great. Like, he handled it with such gentlemanly care, and but no, I just can't imagine that fazed him at all because he was great.
I mean, when you say lost it a little bit, you didn't start like crying and screaming, right?
Or swearing.
I was starting to get upset, but before I got there, he totally calmed me down. So I don't think it was that big of a deal.
Okay. Well, I'll dial his phone number, get him on the phone, and see if we can figure out what happened, all right?
Boy, I'd appreciate that because I'm at a loss as to why he's not getting back to me.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Colin?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, Colin, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Okay. It's a radio show. You ever heard of it?
Nah, I don't really listen to the radio.
Okay, well, that's a good
Did
move.
I, like, win something or what?
No, you didn't.
You didn't listen and you could still win.
Colin, we do a segment on this show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not wanting to see them after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why. So we recently got an email about you.
All right, is this like a game show or something?
I mean, I guess sort of.
be.
No.
Yeah,
Like a dating
Colin.
game
Yeah,
show.
it's a second date game show right now.
All right, cool, let's do this.
No, it is not actually a game show. Like you're not gonna compete for a prize here. Well, maybe you're competing for a prize. I don't know. Anyway, we got an email about you from a girl named Amy that you went to a winery with.
Oh, I don't really want to be on this game show anymore.
Too late, Colin. You're locked in now. Amy wants to know why you don't want to see her again.
She said a lot of really nice things about you.
She was nice, but like I don't like to use the word crazy, but
Psycho? Would you like to go with that instead if you don't want to use crazy?
That's not. That's.
I mean, there are other words you could use.
maybe she's just like unhinged or something.
Whoa! I feel like that's more intense than even crazy.
She didn't sound unhinged when we talked to her.
You guys talked to her?
Yeah, we talked to her. She sent us an email about your date, and when we talked to her a little bit about it, she sounded perfectly normal to me, said that you guys had a great time, and now you're like, it's obvious that you don't want to see her again.
I mean, it was like I went on a date with like two different people. So at one point of the day, someone spilled something on her, I guess. She started like freaking out about this spill. And I was like looking, and I didn't see anything. Like I looked on her shirt, I looked on her, like everything that she was wearing. I'm like, I don't see any spill. And then she started going on like, oh, it's on my shoe. He spilled wine on my shoe. And I looked at her shoe, and I don't see anything on her shoe. Like she's really going over the top, and I don't even see a spill.
What?
So I'm like, I'm trying to like help her. So I'm like, do you need tissues? Do you need like a napkin? Like, what do you need me to do? Like, I tried to be really helpful, but I'm staring at her shoes, and I'm like, dude, there's nothing here.
So it was just the overreaction to not spilling wine on her shoe? That
It was way more than an overreaction. It got to the point where I had to take her away from the group and, like, calm her down because she was, like, flipping out about this imaginary stain.
Was she about ready to, like, crack open a wine glass and cut somebody with it?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she did it. Like, she was being...
Colin, are you serious?
Whoa, wait. Hold on, what's going on here?
Oh, Colin, that's actually Amy. She's on the other line and wants to talk to you.
yo, like, why is she on the phone? Was she on the phone this whole time?
Yeah. I forgot to tell you that. Sorry.
It's like part of the game show, Colin. Woo! Surprise!
All right, well, this isn't really that great.
I don't know. I think it's kind of great. I think it's pretty good, Colin.
It's an honest statement, sir.
Colin, I don't think you realize what's going on.
No, I don't. Like, is this some type of joke? Like, why? I don't understand.
I emailed them because you wouldn't get back to me, and I knew I needed to talk to you.
About what? Like, I don't...
Look, I was going to
This is so
explain
weird.
all of this on our next date, but I never got the next date. So I just wanted to tell you, like, that wasn't real. It was a total fake tantrum. I made the whole thing up.
What?
What? What? Why would you fake being mad over...
It was a test.
A test?
Oh,
Who gets
man.
tests on first date? Like, I'm not applying for, like, a loan or anything. Like, why am I being tested?
I was testing you because sometimes I get a little emotional, and I just wanted to see how you would handle it when my real feelings weren't involved, and you aced it. I mean, you were amazing.
You don't see how that's messed up at all? Like, I was legit worried about you. Like, I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong with this chick? She's going crazy over something that didn't happen. Is she okay? Is she too drunk? Like, I was legit worried about you, and and you were just making it up.
It was fantastic. You were so caring. I mean, you, like, aced this test, like, flying colors.
You don't see how you sound crazy, which is even more crazy.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know what? I back Colin on that too, Amy. Like, the fit is one thing, but then faking the fit as a test on a first date, that's...
No, you don't get it. There are so many creepy guys out there that all they want to do is hook up. And Colin wasn't like that. Like, he was amazing. And that never would have happened if I hadn't tested him. So, I mean, I am so glad I did. Like, I found out what a great guy he is.
Yeah, but that's the reason he's not calling you back, though.
Yeah.
No, look, that's only because he didn't realize it was a test. Like, I'm not normally that crazy, but now he knows it's a test, so everything is great. I mean, he had a connection. Like, he is an awesome guy, and I cannot wait to get to know him better.
Okay, just throwing that out there. I think I'm done.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, everything's not great,
So
Amy.
it's not great? It's not great with you, Colin?
It's not. Like, if you want to keep thinking it's great, if that's what you need, that's fine. But just know that I'm not interested in pursuing anything else.
Colin, no, you're not getting that whole thing. I made it up. It was fake. It was not real, so you don't have to worry about that.
And
like,
you're not getting it. I think you need help, and I can't help.
No, Colin, it was just a test.
Amy.
Like, that wasn't really me.
Amy, I think that Colin might be testing you now to see how bad you want to go out with them.
No, do not lead her down.
That's not what this is. Like, I don't want you to think that. I don't want a stalker. I'm not interested. I'm 110% not interested.
Colin, are you testing me?
I think he is, Amy.
I am
sure
not
do.
interested.
Yeah. All right, well, let's make sure, Amy. Hey, Colin, would you like to go out with Amy on a second date? We will pay for it.
No, God, no.
I don't know.
Never in a million years.
Colin, you're joking, and this is not funny. These are my feelings and emotions we're dealing with here.
There's no joke. I'm not interested in ever seeing you again. There's no joke.
No.
100%.
Amy, listen to him. You're being delusional. He does not want to go out with you.
Shut up, bitch. What are you talking about?
I'm with you, Amy. Hey, look, Amy, I think it's still all a test. I don't think he's going to agree to it right now, though. I think you got to wait it out a little while.
You think you've seen crazy? Well, you have not seen crazy yet.
Whoa.
Oh.
Don't make me mad.
What is going on?
Colin, you sure you don't want to reconsider that date just for your own safety?
For our own safety.
Can you guys stop asking if I'm interested? I told you no. She's crazy. I'm not interested.
Who is crazy? I am not crazy.
I agree, Amy. You know what?
don't
I think
do that.
all of us are crazy.
Don't do that.
Okay, guys, look, I apologize. I got a little emotional. It's just because I'm an emotional person.
Oh.
But you know what? It was just a test. And once Colin has some time to sit and think about this, he's going to do the right thing. And I know, Colin, when you've had some time to think about this, you're going to do the right thing. You're going to call me.
Okay. Yeah, I'll call you. Sounds good.
All right. Sweet. Thank you, Colin.
Oh my God, no
Amy, I'm glad it all worked out. And just hang on the phone because I'm sure Colin will come around, okay?
Thank you, guys.
All
I
right.
appreciate this.
Yeah,
Nobody's
no
gonna be
problem. That
changing
was
her
cool.
number.
Thank you, Amy.
Bye, thanks, guys. You made this happen.
Yeah. Hey, Colin, are you still there?
I don't want to be, but I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Move
sorry.
out of the country
Yeah.
now.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Almost everybody texting in at 78592 right now is calling Amy crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But there are a few people who actually want to date her, say she sounds perfect.
Hey, okay then.
Don't want to meet you.
Yeah.
If you don't know what I'm talking about today's second date update. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And today, Amy wasn't going to get a call back from this dude named Colin. They went to a wine tasting together. And it turns out the reason that he wasn't calling back was because she faked a giant meltdown in the middle of the event. She claims that she was testing him to see if he could handle her when she had a real emotional episode. She says she does this on all her dates. She tests people out to see if they can handle her when she's going crazy.
Oh my God, I get embarrassed if like two people look at me in a restaurant that I don't know. I'm like, oh my God, is there something on my face? I can't imagine creating a scene where I wanted everyone to turn and stare.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he said he was not into it at all, but she still thinks they're together, I think.
Yeah, she does. And you know what? That's the scariest part.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Is it? Yeah.
I know. He's
So
like, you're
funny.
crazy.
Yeah.
You are crazy. She's like, you're joking around. That's cool.
Roasted me. I love it.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, by the end of the call, he thought that she was totally nuts and wanted nothing to do with her. She still wants something to do with him, though, and he's probably moved out of the country by now.
Hopefully.
Changed his name, all of that, phone number, everything. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email us, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. The guy on the phone for a second date update today is a bit of a ladies' man.
Oh.
He spent his first date with 2 women.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Work. That's impressive.
One of them is named Jamie, and she's not calling him back now. The other is a hot little side piece he likes to call Mama. Yeah, he went out on a date with his mom
What
and
are you
another girl.
talking about?
I'll let him explain it. Ben, how you doing?
It's not. Hi. It wasn't as weird as it sounds. Okay.
If your mom was on a first date, it's as weird as it sounds.
No. You haven't heard the whole story yet. Don't judge until you've heard the whole thing.
All right, well, we'll get to the mom
Okay.
thing in just a second, because I'm also curious how your mom ended up on your first date. But first, let's talk about the girl that you want to call. Her name is Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie.
And how did you meet Jamie?
A dating app.
Okay, and what stood out about her?
Jamie. Oh man, Jamie. She has this like curly blonde hair and like beautiful like tan like skin like chocolate like beautiful milky tan.
I don't know why, Ben, but your description of her is creeping me out.
Weird.
Why is it creeping you out?
I mean, I know tan skin, blonde hair, but the way you say it, it just sounds like you want to make like luggage out of her
I thought
skin.
he was being nice.
She's pretty. She's a pretty girl. I was enthralled by her beauty, but no, I'm not. I don't want to make luggage out
Okay.
of her skin.
All right.
Well, I'm glad we got that out of the way.
I don't know why, just the way you described it seemed like that. So you obviously thought she was attractive. And
Very much so.
how long did you guys talk on this app or whatever before you guys went out?
A couple exchanges a day for like a few days, maybe 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
But I was playing it cool, not texting back too fast,
So what did you end up doing on your date?
So we met for drinks. She got a beer, which I think is cool. Cool for a lady to get a beer.
Again, your description of things really creeped me out. I don't know why.
He hasn't even brought his mom into the
I know.
situation yet, and you're already bagging on him,
I
man.
just picture you looking at her skin like, I could condition that like a nice leather. And then we had a drink, 2 drinks,
No.
a beer.
I'm not trying to creep anybody out. I'm nervous. I'm telling the story.
I think you're doing just fine, Ben. Don't listen to him. You don't sound like a serial killer.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So how did you go from beers to hanging out with your mom?
Okay, so we were going to get some beers, and then we were going to go see this play. All right, we're going to go see Death of a Salesman. And
Death. Got it. More death.
No, oh my gosh.
What is wrong with you, Ben?
Leave him alone.
Let him tell the story.
it's the name of the play. I can't change the name of the play. I didn't make the play. I sound familiar. I didn't.
Okay, so you took her to see Death of a Salesman. And then what?
Well, we're hanging out in the lobby. We got our tickets, but I had a third ticket to the play. I have a friend in the show. He gave me 3 tickets. So I thought it'd be fun to surprise my date with my mom.
What?
Whoa.
In what?
Is that like a real thought you had? It'd be fun to surprise your date, your first date with your mom.
Well, I know my mom always wanted to see the play. And then I also thought, what a great person to have around as a buffer, so that it's not all the pressure's on me.
What universe are you living in? That this is fun and a date would enjoy talking to your mom.
I get nervous on dates, and it's a really good thing for me to have another person there to steal some of the thunder. And who better than my mom, who knows me.
Right, friends, maybe? You're like another friend who could sell you a little bit?
I called a lot of my friends. They couldn't make it. My mom was the only one available.
I guess if anybody's going to be an advocate for you, it's probably your mom, right?
God.
She knows me, and on top of that, she's a huge theater buff, and she talked for hours about Arthur Miller, and that was great because I didn't have to do anything.
So what?
Yeah. It sounds like the girl who's not calling you back must have had a wonderful time talking about Death of a Salesman with your mom.
Well, she seemed like she was having a fun time. She was laughing and enjoying the conversation. She seemed into it.
So if that moment wasn't awkward, was there any other awkward moments between you, your mom, and your date?
Well, there was one thing. It wasn't awkward for me. It maybe was awkward for my date, but we Ubered to the show, and I don't have a car, and so my mom gave us a ride home, but that might have been awkward.
So your mom dropped you off from your first date.
She didn't drop me off. She waited for me while I walked Jamie to the door.
So wait, did you go in for a first kiss at the door while your mom was sitting in the car?
No, I'm not that kind of guy.
Oh.
Yeah, silly.
I should have known that.
So how did you end things with her then? Did you give her a handshake, a hug?
I gave her a hug, but it was like an emotional hug. Like I think she knew that there was something more between us.
Okay, so you let her feel your emotions through your hug.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh,
And
man.
so how long has it been since your date that she hasn't called you?
It's like 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks. All right. That's a good amount of time. How many times have you tried to call her?
Maybe 4 or 5. Tops 5.
Okay.
Tops 5.
I don't think it was the best idea to go on a first date with your mother, but we'll find out. We'll play a song, come back, call your date, and find out why she's not getting back to you, okay?
All right.
All right. We'll get your second date update right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
It's always good to be a little spontaneous when you're on a date.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Ben, who's on the phone to do a second date update today, was very spontaneous on his date. Did something a little wild and unpredictable. He brought his mom along. And that's why we think he's not getting a call back from Jamie, who is the girl that he went out with. He took her to a play, and he had an extra ticket, so he gave that ticket to his mom. He says that his mom and his date actually bonded quite a bit, and he thinks that it didn't ruin anything at all. So we're about to find out what went wrong.
Okay, as a woman, I just want to tell you, when you go out on a date, you don't want to date someone and their mom. You just want to date them. You want to make sure that the umbilical cord has been cut.
I mean, I get it, but you weren't there. They loved each other. They were laughing and having a great time.
Well, Ben, when's the last time you heard from your mom?
I talked to her 2 hours ago. She loved Jamie.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay, well, I wondered if maybe they ran off together. It sounds like they had a better time than you had.
Well, hey, if they're hanging out, then that's awesome. I just hope I can hang out too.
He just wants in on the party.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial Jamie's phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and find out if that's the reason she's not calling you back, okay?
Okay, let's do this.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, I was looking for Jamie.
this is Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
You guys are the radio show?
Yes, that's it.
Oh, my God.
Awesome. Most of the time when I call people, they have no idea who I am.
No, I mean, I've heard of you.
Awesome. That's good. Well, the reason I'm calling today is you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners.
Oh.
His name is Ben.
Oh. Okay.
Not as
And
much laughter.
Ben told us a little bit about your date. He said that he liked you a lot, but he can't figure out why it's been 2.5 weeks and you haven't returned any of his phone calls.
Oh, my God. Okay. I don't know what to say.
Well, you could start off by maybe telling us if you liked him.
Yeah, I mean, he was really, really nice. He was a nice guy.
So you did like him. Let me ask you a more important question. What'd you think of his mom?
Oh my God. Oh my God. How did you know that?
Well, because Ben talked to us about your date. He told us how you guys went out for drinks and then went to go see a play, and his mom showed up before the play and then joined you guys on the date. And not only that, but dropped you off apparently at the end of the evening too.
That is romance.
Oh, wow.
What did you think when his mom walked into the lobby of the theater?
It was really weird.
Okay,
I can't
so
even imagine.
you're on the same page as we are
Yeah.
then. Because we tried to explain to him that's a strange move to do on a first date. And he was like, no, I swear, my mom and her hit it off. She thought it was great. She had a wonderful time.
Actually, that part was totally true. It was weird at first. It was weird at first. It was totally weird at first, but she was actually really, really cool. I'm really into theater, and she knows so much about theater and theater history, and she was like telling me all these stories. And
So you actually enjoyed your time with his mother.
I really did.
All right. Well, if you enjoyed his mom so much, why aren't you calling him back for another date? I mean, that could be your mother-in-law if you play your cards right.
I don't think that I should say.
Dude, I mean, we have to know. If it wasn't the mom, what could it be?
Oh, God. I don't want to hurt his feelings.
I think he's actually pretty resilient. We poked fun at him pretty hard when we talked to him, and he seemed to take it pretty well.
I don't know. It sounds pretty bad to me.
Well, here's the thing, right? Whenever somebody signs up to do one of these second date updates, we let them know that they might hear something they don't want to, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Ben is willing to hear whatever news it is that you have to say. We'll clean it up a little bit when we talk to him, sugarcoat it if we need to. But if you can just tell us what it is, at least he will know.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. During the play, I was sitting in between them.
Oh my God, that's so awkward. I didn't realize that piece. I'm sorry.
No. Honestly, it was good. She was really great to talk to, and I liked talking to him too. So it really was okay. But about halfway through the play, she was whispering to me about the play and stuff, and then she said there was an actor in the play, the one that I guess got Ben the tickets, and he was, really cute, and Ben's mom was talking about him and commenting on it, and she said she thought we would, really hit it off. What? And that she wanted to set me up with Ben's friend.
What?
Wait a second.
Hold up.
His mom is trying to set you up with somebody other than him?
On a date?
Yeah.
What?
Why would she do that?
That is awful.
I mean, I was a little surprised that she said that. I even said that I'm on a date with your son. But she said, I know, but I've met this guy. He's really, really hot, and he's got a great personality. And she said after the show, she would take me backstage and introduce me to him.
Oh my God.
I think his mom's trying to live vicariously through you, hoping that you'll hook up with this dude.
No, I didn't go backstage. I didn't meet him after the show, but at the end of the night, she gave me his phone number.
Oh my God, you called him. I know you did, because that cell was too good.
I did not call him. I didn't call him.
I don't believe you one bit.
I really didn't call.
What?
Yeah,
I would
right.
call. This guy sounds amazing.
Brooke!
I'm just saying. I don't know if the mom is willing to throw her son under the bus. There must be something magical about this man.
Later on, I did text him, and I haven't gone out with him yet, but I am supposed to.
Okay, so you have a date with his buddy who was in the play that you guys saw, and his mom is the one who set it up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I know. I don't know.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
Hey, Jamie, that's Ben. This might be confusing, but Ben is actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh my God.
Jamie, that didn't really happen, did it?
Ben, I didn't know you were on the phone.
I am on the phone, and I heard everything you just said.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Well, Ben, you can't really be too mad at Jamie, right? You got to be more mad at your mom, I think, in this instance.
I don't know. The whole thing is poor Ben.
Mad at everyone.
Well, she didn't have to listen to my mom.
Very true.
Yeah, I mean, I guess she could have said no.
But come on.
I am so sorry that you had to hear it like this. I wouldn't have wanted that. But honestly, your mom was like, she really wanted me to meet this guy. I don't know.
Oh, man.
She kept like talking about his body and like how cool he is, and
Oh, my God.
it was like all she was talking about. I don't.
Oh my God.
My mom was talking up a bunch of actresses to me in the play. I'm not going to, like, hit them up and call everybody.
Well, you brought your mom on the date, Ben. I mean, you kind of sealed your own fate with that.
No.
She loves the theater. I told her just talk about the theater. That's it.
Well, she really was. She was talking about that actor. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
And he's a good friend of mine.
Oh, Ben.
Jeez. Ben, you can't win at all in this.
I really don't know what to say. I'm really sorry, Ben. I mean, I am going out with him, but if it doesn't work out, who knows?
Oh, well, there you go,
Jamie.
Ben. Hey, Ben. Well, I guess, Jamie, would you like to go out on a second date with Ben? We will pay for it.
Come on, Jamie. He was your first pick. You can put this other guy off until after you do one more date. Give Ben the chance.
Honestly, at this point, I think I'm going to go with the hot actor.
Sorry.
What? Come on.
I'm really sorry, Ben. I want to see where this goes. Your mom was very confident that it was the right move.
I cannot believe this happened. I'm so pissed at my mom.
Yeah. It seems like you need to have conversations with a few people, Ben.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 said the only winner in that second date update was the mom. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking about today's second date update, this guy Ben wanted to call a girl named Jamie to try to figure out why she wasn't calling him back after they went on a date to the theater. And they actually went on the date to the theater, and his mom came along because he's good friends with his mom. She likes the theater. He had an extra ticket. Yeah. Kind of weird to take a first date out with your mother. But the real reason she wasn't calling back was because the mom was trying to hook her up with the dude that was in the play, who both her and her son knew. She's like, yeah, my son's cool, but what about the guy in the play? He's hot, right? You should totally go out with him instead of my son. And she listened and was like trying to hook up with that dude instead of Ben.
I can't imagine what it feels like to be blocked by your mom.
By your own
I know.
Like,
she's supposed to be the ultimate wing woman.
Right?
Be like,
Exactly.
oh, he's the best. He was
he's
always
supposed
a
to tell
good boy.
It sounds like
embarrassing
she
stories about what a lovely person he is.
wants to keep him single as long as possible so he has no other women in his life other than mama. That's probably what it is. You know, if your mom does something like that to you, you can always sue.
Oh, no.
I don't know if you'd have a
Sue
case,
your
really.
mom?
Yeah, why not? You can call my friends at advocateslaw.com and ask them about it. It's free for a consultation, and you don't pay anything unless you win. So if you can sue your mom over something like that, they'll let you know, and they'll take it on, and they will give your mom the lawsuit that she deserves. But if they can't, they'll be like, no, sorry, you don't have a case on that. But what you can do also is call them if you've been in a car accident or something like that and you're being bullied by your insurance company, because insurance doesn't like to just hand out money. So get a hold of my friends at advocateslaw.com. It's 206-512-3555. They're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And like I said, you don't pay anything to at least just ask them a question if you have a case. It's advocateslaw.com, 206-512-3555. It's $1,000 Thanksgiving. That means another $1,000 will be given away in just 4 minutes. When one closes, another one opens.
Oh my gosh, you are so inspirational today.
Unless you can't figure out how to open that door, and then you stand there outside of the Starbucks for 15 minutes trying to pull it when it's a push door, and everybody's laughing at you, so you just sit down on the sidewalk and cry for an hour while everybody points and makes fun of the idiot who can't read how to open the door correctly.
Wow, and all you wanted was a latte.
We've all learned that lesson in life. And so has Luke, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. He actually met the girl that he wants to call today because he couldn't figure out how to open a door.
No, Luke.
That's right.
What's up, Luke?
What up?
Were you crying outside of a Starbucks like Jubal said?
Pretty close.
Oh, man.
Really?
So she must go after the smart guys, is what you're saying.
Well, I wasn't smarter than the door that day, but at least I was able to meet a girl out of it.
There you go.
So how does that work?
Well, I thought I was going into this building for a job interview, but I'm yanking on the door and the damn thing won't open.
I can still hear the frustration in your voice.
We've all been there.
So I'm about to give up, and this beautiful girl on the other side of the door asked me if she can help me, and I'm like, yeah, can you punch a code or something to let me in? I'm late for my interview. She pushes the door open and says, there's no code. Just open the door properly.
So you were supposed to just pull on the door and you were pushing on it for how long?
It must have been 30 seconds at least.
Oh.
So she comes over, she opens the door for me, kind of laugh about it, and it was an opportunity to strike up a conversation.
All right.
And I assume that went well because you eventually went out with this girl.
That's right. Yeah, she, well, you know what? She pointed me to the direction of the elevator, which was nice. And
she pressed a button for you, too? Like, here, let me show you how this works.
I could figure that part out.
How did you go from her opening the door for you to eventually going on a date with her?
So our conversation went from the door to the fact that she actually works at the business that I was trying to get a job at. So I kind of asked her for a little bit of advice, who to talk to, who to schmooze. And I really felt like we had a connection, and she was hooking me up, so I wanted to hook her up. I asked her out for a drink.
Right there before your interview?
Yeah, I did, man. I mean,
Wow.
she was hot and helpful and sweet. You know, I had to ask her out for a drink.
Okay, and she obviously said yes, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. We got to go out on a date, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Well, what'd you do?
We went out to a bar, and we had a few drinks, listened to some music.
Okay, I would call that a date. You said that's, if you want to call it a date, I would definitely call that a date.
Yeah. I don't know what else it would be.
Yeah, I'll call it it was a date. I mean, it was a hot date.
Wow.
So you went out for drinks, listened to some music. How was everything with her? Was it a good time? Do you think she enjoyed herself?
Well, judging by the smile on her face and a little bit of the way she brushed up against me a couple of times, I do think she enjoyed herself.
Dude,
And you
that's a
guys,
good sign.
you guys were able to talk about stuff other than the company that she works for, right?
Oh, yeah. We talked about all kinds of things. Talked about her hobbies, what she likes to do. My ears are open, and, you know, you have to take what someone says, and then you have to adjust and use that to your advantage, especially when you're talking about interpersonal relationships, you know, female, male.
I know you started this whole situation meeting her when you were going in for a job interview, but that sounds like a really good interview answer.
Yeah. I'm ready to hire him.
Yeah.
Or date him.
Well, I was cued in, so I got the job, actually.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you got a date and a job out of
man.
one interview. Nice work, man.
Exactly. But that's the problem. During the date, I told her that I got it, and she kind of got a little bit cold on me.
What?
Really?
I don't know if I took a position that she might have been gunning for or something, but I think that she didn't want to mix business with pleasure, I suppose.
Wow.
Dude, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
So how did everything end?
At the end of the night, I got a little bit of nookie from her, a little bit of kiss.
Wait, that's
Okay,
not
so-
nookie. That is, we need to redefine nookie, sir.
I was like,
Well,
nice.
there was some wetness on her lips.
What?
So
No. Oh, my God.
look, she licked her lips before she kissed me. I'm telling you, I
Okay.
tasted it.
All right.
Just by that description alone, I wouldn't call you back.
And how long has it been since you've heard from her after you shared that wet kiss?
It's been 5 days now.
Okay.
And I mean, I've called her like 3 times, and I've texted her about 5 times. I don't know. I'm gonna have to work with this girl, and
Right.
I need to smooth it out before we start. If she's not gonna be down with me sexually or whatever, that's fine. But we need to like get along because I need this gig.
Okay.
Oh my
well,
God, it's like I thought
we
you
will-
were so normal, and in 2 seconds, you changed my entire opinion.
we will play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update. And then we'll find which way she's down with you, okay?
That sounds good.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Luke is on the phone, and today he wants to call a girl that he shared a sloppy, wet kiss with. That's how he described the kiss at the end of the date. He actually met her because he was going into an office to interview for a job, and she was in the lobby when he was trying to open the door, and I guess he couldn't get the door open, so she helped him. They struck up a conversation, and he asked her to drinks. They went out for drinks, said they had a good time, ended with that sloppy kiss. But now she's not calling him back, and he thinks it might be because he actually got the job in that office, and maybe she doesn't want to date a coworker.
Could it also be because you're a bad kisser?
Well,
Sorry, just the description.
we didn't get our lips moving that much, to be honest. It was wet, but it wasn't. She didn't stick her tongue, out for me.
Yeah, but no, I'm just telling you, out of all
She
the
licked
female
her lips.
conversations,
It was wet.
all the female conversations I've ever had, no girl has ever said, "Wow, it was such a good kiss. It was so wet."
Well, she made it wet. I mean, that's where it was. I just went in, and that's how.
Okay.
Way it felt.
So it was a sloppy kiss with no tongue. That sounds...
No one's ever complained about the way I've kissed them before, so she didn't this time, and maybe it'll happen, but it hasn't yet.
Well, she hasn't complained yet. We don't have her on the phone to find out, do we?
Well, maybe we can ask her. That'd be one place to start.
That's what
I'd
I
like
think-
to know if my lips are working properly.
That's what I think we should do, Luke. What I'm trying to get to is that I'm going to dial her phone number
No.
and see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay? Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. Here we go.
This is Antoinette.
Hi, Antoinette. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, what?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
How can I help you?
Well, I actually wanted to talk to you because one of our listeners sent us an email about you.
Are you sure you have the right number?
I think so. Yeah, this was the number that I was given. Your name's Antoinette, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. Then I definitely have the right number because you recently went out on a date with a guy who listens to our show, and you haven't been calling him back. So he emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone and find out if he did something wrong.
What?
I know, it's really weird, huh?
Is this a joke?
No, it's not. It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. So I'm calling today about a guy that you went on a date with. His name is Luke.
I'm sorry. I don't know who you're talking about. I haven't gone out with anybody named Luke.
What?
You haven't gone out with anybody named Luke?
I've been married for like 3 years. I haven't gone out with anybody.
What?
You've been married for 3 years.
Yes, I'm very happily married.
Did you?
By any chance, are you married to a guy named Luke?
No.
Did you
No, I
accidentally?
think I would know.
Did you go out to drinks with a guy named Luke and you didn't realize it was a date? Maybe.
No.
Do you know any Luke?
I have zero clue what you guys are talking about. Can you be more clear?
Yeah, sure. I bet you'd appreciate that, and probably your husband, too. Wow. We got an email from a guy named Luke who said that he went out with you. He said that he met you when he was at your office applying for a job. He had a job interview. He said he was in the lobby trying to open the door but couldn't get the door open right, and you helped him out. And then you guys... Is that...
Oh, no. Okay.
So wait, that part happened?
Yeah, that part did happen. I think I just realized who you're talking about.
Okay, so you do know a Luke.
I met a Luke a couple days ago. He came in for a job interview.
Okay. Did you go out for drinks with him later on?
Absolutely not. No, I was interviewing him for a position at our company.
Wait, you were the one doing the interview?
Yes.
This doesn't make any sense.
I'm so confused.
He said that he just met you at that office and struck up a conversation. You guys went to drinks, had fun, even kissed at the end of the night, and now you're not calling him back.
He said we kissed?
Yeah, he said that you guys kissed and everything seemed to be going great, and he was surprised that you didn't want to go on another date with him.
Oh, my God.
He even went into graphic detail about the kiss, about how it was wet and you licked your lips.
Jesus Okay, look.
So wait, you didn't kiss him?
No, there is no way. No, absolutely not. Let me just tell you what actually happened, because this is bizarre. Okay, I'm tired of hearing all this stuff. Okay, look,
this young man, Luke, came in for a job interview, brought him into my office, sat down, interviewed. We went over his resume. He was kind of fidgety. He was kind of acting a little strange. And I sent him on his way. And in the last couple of days, I've been getting flooded with emails, phone calls, messages, asking about the job.
Oh, my gosh. So you didn't even hire him?
No, he has not been hired.
He told us differently.
What was he like in the job interview?
He was just kind of all over the place. You know, he just wasn't an ideal candidate. I don't know. He was acting strange. Maybe he was stoned. I don't know.
Stoned? Come on.
What is happening?
That is Luke. He was actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I finally found a way to get you on the phone, Antoinette.
Weird. So you were just using us?
Okay, Luke.
Hi.
I've already told you haven't been selected for the next round of interviews. I sent the letter out several days ago. I'm sure you received it by now.
What is going on?
Yeah, I got your email, and that's why I've been emailing you a bunch of times. You won't even email me back once. Like, you give me one email, and that's it? Just a dismissal? Outright dismissal?
So wait, Luke, you lied to us about your date and everything just to ask her about a job.
Yeah, it's a lie. Sure, call it a lie.
Well, Luke, that's what you did. That is the definition of a lie. You told an untruth to get on the air with us and ask her about a job.
Yeah, I had to tell you a story so that you guys would actually pick me and use me on the air.
I will applaud you. Good story.
Yeah, I mean,
it was a good story.
I can't hate on you necessarily for getting over on the show. It just, couldn't you have thought of a better way to do it than to just lie to us?
Listen, I did what I had to do, man. Sorry that I had to lie about it. But you know what, Antoinette, we wouldn't even be on the phone right now if you would have just given me the job that I deserve.
Oh, my God, crazy.
You know, I'm sure that you did prepare Luke, but unfortunately, you're just not a good match for our firm.
That's bullshit. All right, I'm the best candidate for that job, and I know it.
Excuse me, Luke. No, you're acting extremely unprofessional right now.
I'm unprofessional. You are unprofessional. I deserve answers. Why? Why am I not getting this job? I've been putting in all this effort.
Luke,
I need answers.
like I said, we found a more qualified candidate.
There's nobody more qualified than me. I saw everyone coming out of that building. Look at my resume and see all the experience that I have.
You know, I looked at your resume, Luke, and I'm the one calling the shots. This is not how you go about getting a job.
You sure? Getting a radio station to call you and ask you about a fake date is not the best way to get a job, Antoinette?
Yeah, look at all the trouble I went to get these people to contact you. You are unreachable.
Luke, and if I ever had any thought about reconsidering you for this job, you have absolutely lost that opportunity.
If I'm not qualified to be the face of your company, I don't know who is. I stood outside of that office for 3 hours, and I watched every single candidate come out of there, and not one of them is as qualified as me.
You stood outside the office building for 3 hours?
Yes, because I do my research. And you know what? It shows that I care.
Oh my gosh. Luke, I mean, I get that it can be frustrating to be out of work and looking for a new gig, but this is not the way to do it, man.
Well, I can't catch a f***ing break. Damn it.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
I'm
It's
sorry,
okay.
Luke, but I think you need to be a little more level-headed when interviewing for a job.
I've got other work to do. Can I please get back to my actual job?
In 1 second, I will let you do that, Antoinette, and I appreciate you telling us what happened. But I do have to ask you, would you like to go out on a second date with Luke? Or a date with Luke?
You're freaking kidding me, right?
Well, I got to ask the question. It is a second date update. I know it turned into a crazy job applicant trying to use us to get at the person who wouldn't hire him, but would you like to go out with Luke?
At least give me a shot at an internship or something. You know, I feel like I've proven myself.
You've proven how crazy you are, Luke. Okay, you know, look, I wish you well. Okay, good luck in the job search, but there's no job for you here.
You know what?
I am going to get a job eventually. And when I do, I'm going to make sure it's in the same field, and I'm going to take down your entire business. You won't have a job.
Wow.
I have a place to go to work.
Yeah, okay. You get a job at another mailroom somewhere and take our mailroom down. I'll be waiting.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, that's the craziest guy I've ever heard, which is saying a lot for a second date update. Another one that says, you guys shouldn't be upset. You've been used for far worse things. That is true.
Yeah,
We're talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude named Luke said he wanted to call a woman named Antoinette, who he went out on a date with. We got her on the phone and found out they didn't go on a date at all. He made up an elaborate story about their date so that he could call her and ask why he wasn't hired for a position at her company and proceed to yell at her, telling her that he's the right guy for the job and I'm a people person.
It's usually good to make up a lie about how you shared a wet, awkward kiss with your potential boss.
Yeah.
So that usually works out good.
No date and unfortunately no job for Luke.
He's a
Apparently
little
they gave it to
frustrated.
somebody else. Yeah. Well, good luck to him. Hopefully he does find a job.
Moving 92.5.